Hello, 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 BSR Nation, and welcome, welcome, welcome back to Everland, home of the Ponderosa. I know it's been a long time since I have been able to post an update for you. However, now is as good of time as any. It's springtime down here. Not on the calendar, but springtime in nature. There's Ginger Spice Yoshima. As you can see, she is still shedding. She sheds practically all year long. It depends on the weather. And this year the weather has been really, really funky. Cold one day, hot the next. So there you have it. I'm making some changes to Everland this year. One of my plans, I was planning to drain both of these water catchment ponds that are off my deck, but I'm thinking I might leave that one and only drain this one. As you can see, all of the fish mint is coming back really, really nicely. There used to be some cherry tomatoes planted in there, and I think I'm going to allow them to come back again so I can have the fish mint and cherry tomatoes, which go together in a nice salad or soup. And over here, as you can see, the mint is coming in really nice. However, fish mint is over here as well. So I'm going to try to get the fish mint out because I really don't need fish mint taking over the mint garden over on this side. And I will absolutely drain this water catchment pond. And I already have the pump set up to do it. I'm simply going to plug in the pump. I've already sank the pump. It's already down there. Plug that in. And the water, it will drain right over here. And I will use the water after I clean this up. I'm going to weed eat and everything and clean it out. Then I'll water all of the mint with that. So spring has sprung. You see things are already in bloom. Leaves are coming back on the trees. Beautiful flowers. They're wild. They come every year. And here are my infamous pygmy date palms that were completely destroyed by that deep freeze that we had, the historical deep freeze. Here's the pond, here is the stream. I was going to say here is the Ponderosa, which was actually incorrect. This is the natural stream right next to Everland's Ponderosa. Hydrangeas coming back. I need to chop them down. I should have done it before they bloomed. Ponderosa. That's a hawk. He's in this tree right here. He's up there. So hopefully you guys got a chance to hear him. But we have a ton of hawks out here, down here at Everland. So I just wanted to give you guys an update, let you see what's going on and what I have going on down here in the springtime. I'll tell you something really funny. So, you know that I have, ooh, you see? He's upset. He doesn't want to hear me say anything. I upset him. He must have, or she must have a nest out here. But we'll find out soon enough. Back to what I was saying. I have several, well, I only have like four or five peach trees. And I love peaches, but last year I found out that I'm actually now allergic to peaches. But the funny thing is that I could find some of the peach trees. You see they're in bloom, and there's one. And but I could not find one of them until they bloomed out, and then I could locate the one that was lost. I'm putting something over the fruit trees to protect them from deer. Yes, because the deer, they'll come over here and they will just devour this entire tree all the way down to here, especially when the fruit appears on the trees. So I'm going to cover all of them. And you know, I experimented with these banana plants. I left some of them in the ground, and eureka! My experiment worked. This one is doing very well, and I expect to have some fruit from that one this year. The others are still in the garage. There's one. It hasn't greened out yet, but it will. And the other one. So, as I was saying, I couldn't find the peach trees until they bloomed out. So here's another one right here. That's another one. But the strangest thing about this, what I found out, and I'm only finding out this year. This peach tree is actually two peach trees. You see? This is a patio peach, which has smaller peaches, and it's red. This one is your more traditional peach with bigger fruit. And I had two more out here that I thought were actually dead, but I'm finding out that they're going to be okay. This one, see that stick? Thought it was dead, but look, alas, it's coming back. Thank goodness. The orchard is doing just fine. There is one pear tree. I hope it gives me fruit this year. This is another Bartlett pear tree. It survived the winter, thank goodness. The little apple trees survived, but they're not leafing out as yet. And this is another apple. Perhaps the apple trees leaf out later than pear trees do. Maybe they do that by nature. Maybe that's just normal for that to happen. Now here is a peach tree. Now this one I'm not so sure about. This one might not have done so well. But only time will tell, and I'll give you an update. And I'm really trying to get as much fruit as I can down here at Everland. And I've added two more 2 more apple trees. I haven't planted them in the ground yet, but I will. And this one, the prices were really decent. This tree, you see the price, $30.98, but look at it. Look how tall this tree is. Well, it's pretty, this tree is about, it's 7 feet tall. This is a 7-foot tall tree, guys. So I was really surprised that it was so reasonable. So I bought 2 of them. And this one, this one's even taller than that one. Look how big the main branch is, the trunk. And this is a yellow delicious, that one is a red delicious. And of course, got my blueberries. They're doing well. I'm going to cover them also. I'm going to cover them also, not only from the deer, but from the squirrels as well, because I love blueberries and my whole family loves to have something to eat. Plum trees. I'm adding plums. I am adding plums. And they were the same price as the apple trees. So 2 plum trees and 2 apple trees. And I'm going to add more. And all of this, of course, as you know, all of this is blackberries. It's difficult to keep them tamed. So I'm going to have to come out here and cut them back again. You see that one? You see how it's coming all the way over here? Well, I have to cut it back way over there. So there you have it. That is the update that I have for you. My onions are still doing well. These actually survived through the winter. Onions, guys. But this is going to be okay. It was damaged. It was very damaged, but look what it has going on in there. So that palm is coming back. That's a giant sago palm. And it's highly toxic, so if you have one, make sure you keep your pets away from it. And if you know next winter that you're getting a hard freeze, make sure you cover it up so it won't end up like that. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for today. Here's the rose of the Ponderosa. I'm waiting for the first rosebud to appear every year. Upon the appearance of the first rosebud, I always go out and pay attention to it. So this year, when I think I did it last year, I showed you guys, and because I believe I started the YouTube channel last spring. So this year I'll do it again. Oh, here it is. Here's one. I found one, guys. That's the first rosebud on the Ponderosa. I'm going to kiss it. Mwah. I just do that. I'm sorry. It's a tradition I have each year to kiss the first rosebud on the rose of the Ponderosa. All right, so there you have it. All right, guys, I'll keep you posted. I'll make more videos, I promise. Want everyone to stay safe. Grow your own food so that you will not starve. Make sure you're getting your preps together, your supplies. We can get through this. I know we can. And I know we will. So let's end with our affirmation. Are you ready? Here it goes. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am awesome. And God never changes. I am blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And stay tuned for more updates from Everland, home of the Ponderosa.